because I know what it is like to have something and then to lose it. And I don't want Britain to lose what it has. I grew up in a poor country, and I watched my relatively wealthy family become poorer and poorer and poorer, despite working harder and harder as their money disappeared with inflation. I came back to the UK, age 16, with my father's last £100 in the hope of a better life. So I have lived with the consequences of terrible governments that destroy lives, and I never...
Hello and what's up guys? In this video we are diving into Kemi Badenoch's bold and controversial comments about Nigeria, and trust me, you will want to hear this one. Kemi Badenoch, the UK Conservative Party leader, has once again called out the Nigerian government, pointing to what she described as poor leadership that has caused suffering for millions. She shared a deeply personal story saying, "I grew up in a poor country and I watched my relatively wealthy family become poorer and poorer due to inflation and bad leadership policies. Now, why does this matter so much? Well, Badenoch says she has seen what bad governance can do. Her family worked harder, yet their money lost value. She is warning Britain not to make the same mistakes, advocating for what she calls real conservatism, a vision for a better and safer future for younger generation." But her comments have sparked outrage back home in Nigeria. Badenoch, however, didn't stop there. She reflected on her journey of moving to the United Kingdom at 16 years with only her father's last £100 and a dream for a better life. Her message is clear. She is determined to prevent the United Kingdom from ever facing the kind of mismanagement she says has devastated her home country, Nigeria. Guys, I will let you watch this video for yourself so you can see exactly what I am talking about. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Take a look and remember to share your thoughts after watching.
Because I know what it is like to have something and then to lose it. And I don't want Britain to lose what it has. I grew up in a poor country, and I watched my relatively wealthy family become poorer and poorer and poorer, despite working harder and harder as their money disappeared with inflation. I came back to the UK, age 16, with my father's last £100 in the hope of a better life. So I have lived with the consequences of terrible governments that destroy lives, and I never, ever want that to happen here. I became an adult fairly early. I was living as a lodger with a friend, studying part-time at an FE college to get my A-levels while working at McDonald's to pay my way. I know what it is like to feel alone. I know what it is like to have to decide between paying for food or paying for a bus fare. I did not study politics, I studied engineering, and after that, I went to night school and I got another degree. So I see politics the way most people see it, as an outsider, not having the perfect language or the perfect presentation, but wanting to fix things. I am fascinated by how to make things work, and I can see how our country is just not working for ordinary people out there. I'm determined to change that.
Kemi Badenoch, the leader of UK Conservative political party, said that she doesn't want Britain to be like poor Nigeria, where terrible government destroys lives. Kemi is not done choking APC and this administration. So this person commented, Kemi Badenoch expressed that she doesn't want Britain to resemble countries like Nigeria, where ineffective governance and corruption often undermine people's lives. She highlighted the negative impact of poor leadership, which destroys opportunities and creates widespread hardship. By saying this, she emphasized the importance of maintaining good governance, accountability, and policy that prioritize citizens' welfare. Supporting her statement means advocating for a system that protects progress and avoids the failures seen in such content. But some people will come for her as if they are blind. The honest Kemi is just exhibiting the qualities of good leadership or good leader. He wants good as a good leader, he wants good for Britain and also British. He doesn't want British to suffer like Nigeria, where we don't have freedom of speech, where we don't have right to experience or life of expression. Where abuse of power is a norm. A country where we don't have our fundamental or constitutional right. That is what she's speaking. I wish we have a leader like this in Nigeria. Even though if you speak like her in Nigeria, you go to Kirikiri. Those to Kemi, keep choking them. We are right behind your back.
About Kemi Badenoch, as she's been dragged by some set of Nigerians. Now let's get into this. You all know that Kemi Badenoch is known for constructive criticism of Nigerian government, both past and present. The last video that she made that was trending, the last interview where she spoke about Nigerian police and how, brutish they could be, to civilians. You all remember the saga then and, the reactions from Nigerians. Yesterday I saw the report where she said that anybody that is not ready to adapt to the culture of, the British should not bother coming to, to Britain. And today she said she will do everything possible to make sure that Britain does not go poorer, just like Nigeria. She said that she left Nigeria with the last, £100 that her father had. That she has seen a lot of her wealthy relatives becoming poorer and poorer due to inflation and also some, government policies that is really biting out on the people. Now Nigerians are dragging her, saying that Kemi Badenoch should stop criticizing Nigeria, that she should focus on her, political race and stop talking about the government. Why for some people, they are saying that they love the constructive criticism of Kemi Badenoch. But here of a truth, between you and I, is Kemi lying in most of her constructive criticism? The answer is no. Is there anything like middle class right now in Nigeria? The answer is no. So is she lying? No. In as much as she's not mentioning names, she's talking about how the government has really made life terrible for Nigerians that a lot of people cannot shy away from. This is analysis that a lot of people have been making in time past, that the major issue with Nigeria is a leadership problem. Government officials that are not passionate about the well-being of Nigerians. So where is the lie in what Kemi Badenoch is saying? That is my opinion. And when this whole thing started with Kemi Badenoch, I said, Nigerians, leave Kemi Badenoch alone. Let her run her race the way she want to run it. But I think there is a wake-up call here for the citizens that I feel Nigerians are not really seeing. Kemi Badenoch is giving a lot of, most especially Nigerian youth, she's giving a lot of people heads up and people are not seeing it. Because you all know that Nigerians are just so used to the noise and the dragging and all of those things. Pick the message in what she's saying.